The Bema, where 1.5 kids are on key and the other 1.5 are not.
It only took me a second to notice the creep staring at me. As Dominic drew to a close, I knew he was going to corner me in the social hall during Kiddush. He would probably do that awkward thing where he pretends to not notice me and suddenly, only 6 inches away.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
The most beautiful girl in the room, wearing black blouse over a chrome white shirt, black skirt, black shoes, black tights. To tell the truth, it was what most girls were wearing that day. But there was something different about her. Something that said, I want a short, hairy guy with poor vision. So, Charlotte, as hot as you are?
He started telling me his life story. How he grew up in Teaneck, went to Fresh, then Mevaseret, then YU, now he's an accountant. It was a sad story I'd heard 1,000 times.
So, you want to hear about how I won my fantasy baseball league? I could tell she liked me by the way her eyes wandered away, looking at everybody in the crowd, except for me, trying to ensure that no other hot girls were trying to invade her territory. Trying to invade this bad boy. And that's the hilarious story of how we stole a chair from the YU library.
I kept on pretending not to be interested in all the painfully heavy stories he was telling me. I kept trying to pretend to be interested in all the painfully heavy stories he was telling me. It took all my composure to not collapse as he told me this exact in detail about the one time he davened all of Shafford in 17 minutes. I pretended to pay attention, but was actually thinking about something more interesting. And really, anything was more interesting. Like counting how many candles were on that chandelier. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And that's when the Morgenstern RA said, I'll do anything you want. Just make your mom stop calling me. I don't like to brag, but I'm kind of a master at navigating the post-davening scene. The key is to always know people. That's how you impress the ladies. So I decided to introduce her to one of my many friends. At the moment, I didn't see any members of my posse in the vicinity, or, frankly, in the room. So, I blindly grabbed the passerby. I want to introduce you to my very best friend. Have you met? Oh, dear Lord. Jeremy Stern.
It is a pleasure to meet you. I sincerely hope you will decide to join the shul and become a supporting member in good standing. In the spirit of openness, I will let you know from the outset that dues have risen 5,000%. Now, if you think this price is too high, there are a number of corny Far Side posters posted all over the shul that should definitely help to convince you. Also, I wanted to invite you to an event we have every once in a while for absolutely no reason. A parlor meeting.
A what?
A parlor meeting.
What in the world is a parlor meeting?
I haven't the slightest idea. Now, before I go, are there any issues you'd like to discuss with me?
I was wondering, can we have a 6 a.m. minion?
6 a.m. minion, huh? Well, I have no idea why anyone would want to wake up so early for minion. But I will certainly take your suggestion into consideration. We will announce your suggestion for the Bima every week for the next year and wait around while nobody responds. How about you?
Well, announcements are really long, and everything is in the kesher anyway. Can we just, get rid of announcements?
Get rid of announcements? They're my favorite part of the job.
No one ever listens.
Listen, lady, you can do whatever you want with announcements when you're president of the... Oh, wait, no, you won't. How about that? Because she's a woman.
So, that didn't go over exactly as planned. So I grabbed the next passerby. I'd like to introduce you to my second best friend. Have you met? Oh God. Rabbi Schwartz?
Oh, it is a pleasure to meet you. Now, give me a second. Because it is the beginning of the year, I would like to remind you all in the room about those things which are permitted and those which are forbidden. It is strictly forbidden to attend meals with members of the opposite gender. It is strictly forbidden to be in an elevator alone with a member of the opposite gender. It is strictly forbidden to have members of the opposite gender in your apartment. And most importantly, it is strictly forbidden to use seltzer machines on Shabbat. We now continue with the permitted things.
What are the permitted things?
There are no permitted things. Oh, and I almost forgot. It is absolutely, categorically, unequivocally, unquestionably forbidden for women to dance with the Sefer Torah on Simchat Torah. It's totally forbidden.
Well, that also didn't go as I expected. But then, I took one look in her eyes, and I knew exactly what she wanted. A black and white cookie from the Kiddush table. But not just any black and white cookie. One of those black and white cookies where the black is replaced by light blue. But it still tastes just like a black and white cookie. Yeah, one of those. Hey, you want a cookie?
I actually did want a cookie. But then I saw his fingernails, dirty and disgusting. Kind of like the produce I keep with. Ew.
It wasn't the answer I expected, but after a moment, it made perfect sense. She didn't want the calories. She wanted to maintain her figure for this bad boy. Oh, that's okay. I'll eat it. And then I'll go to the gym and burn those calories into rock-hard muscle. I'm kind of a beast at the gym. I can bench like 30 pounds sometimes.
I'm pretty sure the only exercise he gets is running to catch the A train. And when I say running, I mean stumbling, falling, and probably injuring himself. You have cookie all over your face. And right there, and there.
Better? And thus arrived the moment that separates boys from men. The moment to seal the deal. to ask her out. I knew of a classy place to take her. The best kept secret in the Heights. I was going to ask her to come with me on Saturday night to the convenience store at the gas station. So, I don't know if you want, like, wanna...
You met my fiance?
Oh, hey. She was the most beautiful girl in the room.